All right, everybody, I am back in action. This is Sean McVeigh with Sean's Outdoor Adventures, and I was away in Maine this whole week. I'm working on a master's degree, and I had an intensive course up there at the college where I'm taking it. And now I'm back, and it's time to do a video. And the first one I am going to kick this off with is the new RipCord Ace unboxing, and I want to talk a little bit about this. I have a couple bows sitting here in front of me. If you've been following my channel, you know that I got hooked up with an opportunity with Drury Outdoors for the upcoming hunting season, so I'm going to be filming to be on a future show, hopefully, if it all works out. I mean, I signed the paperwork. They sent me this PSE Evolve, and it came with a whisker biscuit, and I personally don't like using whisker biscuits, so I took my QAD Ultra Rest HDX off of my Expedition Denali that I got a few months ago, and I put that on the PSE. Then I took the RipCord Ace that I had on my old Expedition that I sold about a month ago to put on to the Denali, and it didn't work. It didn't fit because the way they designed the riser and everything, the older model of the RipCord Ace did not fit. So I called them up and I talked to them, and the guy, he was, nice talking to him on the phone. They actually had to change their machines to redesign the RipCord Ace. It cost the guy like $8,000, and of course, that's tough, in the business. So what they had to do is redo this area of the RipCord Ace so that it would fit on a lot of the risers that are being made now. So now this will fit on the Denali. So this is the RipCord Ace. And let me see if I can just get it to drop away here. Yep, looking good. However, while I was in Maine, I got basically called by Botech, and they're talking to me about maybe starting a new online streaming broadcast on a weekly basis through, it'll stream on my channel, on their webpage, on their Facebook page and stuff. And I mean, there's nothing signed or super official yet. It's just been talked, but it sounds like it's going to work out. And it's going to be focused on, getting ready for the hunting season. So let me just put this on here. Yeah, this fits now with no problem at all on this, with the way it's been redesigned. So anyway, getting back to the Botech thing, it's going to be basically, I'm going to be doing all kinds of tips, live shows on tips and stuff to get ready for the upcoming hunting season. And they want to send me a bow. They asked me like what camo I wanted and stuff. So if it all works out, I'm going to be getting a Botech Rain 7. I'll do an unboxing for that coming up if it all works out. And that means I still need some camera equipment. So I'm definitely going to sell the Denali if that happens, because I can't use all of these bows. I'm going to be using PSE for all of my hunting with the Drury Outdoors. And as a backup bow and as around the house type of bow, and when I'm hunting for doe, like I'm going to be hunting for bucks for Drury. So if I'm hunting for doe, maybe I'll take the Botech out and see how that does. But I'm really liking this. It definitely drops away, and it drops away. I mean, I have to play with the settings, but the arrow rest part here, it definitely tilts down, so it's like, it's not even level when it's in the down position. It's tilted down, so it's definitely going to be out of the way of the arrow when the arrow goes by. I do like the RipCord Ace. It has a little micro adjust knobs, so when you're fine tuning your rest, you loosen up and you use these micro adjust knobs. I'm not sure how well you'll be able to see it on camera with this lighting, but this is one of the knobs right here. That is really nice because like one of the drawbacks to the QAD that I have here is it doesn't have micro adjust knobs. So if you're getting really close and you loosen up that screw and you got to like tap it over with your finger, well, if you try to slide it or if it taps too far, now you're back to square one. So it's just nice having those little micro adjust knobs. So I do like the RipCord Ace. It's worked really well. I've never had mine fail. People have had them. No matter what you do, you're going to have people who say, the rest failed on me. Like the RipCord or the QAD. And a lot of times it could be due to tuning. And what I discovered with the QAD is I had this exact rest fail on me once when I had it on my Hoyt, one of my old Hoyts that I had. And what I discovered later is that the reason it actually failed in that situation is, now when you're at full draw, the rest is in the upright position here. And if you creep forward a tiny bit and the rest comes forward, I'm going to exaggerate, but if the rest comes forward just a little bit, even just a tiny bit with this rest, sometimes it can cause it to fail. So if you've ever had one of these fail, it could be that. So watch that in your shooting when you're at full draw. Pay attention to see if your hand is creeping even a little bit, because that can cause some of these types of drop away rests to fail. I've never had it happen with the RipCord. I did have it happen that one time with this exact rest, and it hasn't happened since because I've been more careful to stay on that back wall. So that's a little bit about the new RipCord Ace. That's also a little bit of a comparison with the QAD. And that's also a little bit of an update of some stuff that's coming up for me, hopefully in the near future. Also, Jewelry Outdoors is hooking me up with a boatload of Nomad camo. Like a couple $1,000s worth of camo. I'm like, wow, that's pretty exciting. So when that all goes through, I'm going to do an unboxing for that. I have another box right here you can see in the corner of the screen. I just ordered snake chaps for the hunting in Maryland and PA and stuff where I've been doing a lot of hunting. There are a lot of snakes, and so I'm going to do an unboxing on that in the next video. Also, I've got so much going on, but I want to do a tuning video on this because I just pulled it out of the box. I haven't hardly even shot this bow yet. I put the rest on and took maybe 5 shots, and then I had to go to Maine. So I got to get this baby all tuned up. Hope to do a video on that. So there's a lot of exciting videos coming up. Thank you guys for your patience while I was away this week in Maine and wasn't able to really put any videos out for you. And yeah, let's get going. We got some videos coming out I'm excited about. And hey, if this thing works out with Botech, you're going to see me weekly streaming. My thought right now, what I said to them is maybe Tuesday nights at 7. So if that gets solidified, clear your calendars on Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. We'll do the live streaming. I'm not sure. If it's not that time, I'll make an announcement on my channel as well. So I'm done blabbing. God bless you. Stay tuned for the next unboxing.